Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Maple and Home. Today's video is another long one, but I am finally tackling my living room for my Christmas Decorate With Me series. And I always decorate my living room last for really all of the seasons because it is the biggest space in my house and the place that I use the most decor. And I like to know exactly what I have when I started. I like to know what is in all the other places so that everything that I use or have left over is available. If you are new to my channel, I just want to take a second here to say welcome. My name is Amanda. I'm a stay at home mom to two little boys, a 2-year old and a 5-year-old. Here on my channel, I love to share all things home decorating and homemaking, and I am deep into Christmas decorating for what is my absolute favorite time of year, Christmas. I just think Christmas is the best. I still have more Christmas videos to come, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I would so love for you to stick around for everything that is to come. As I usually do, I'm starting with my floating shelves. It's one of my favorite spots in my living room to decorate, especially for Christmas. There's just so much space to decorate and so much opportunity for creativity. And I had an idea this year to use one of the shelves for a little, I guess, a Christmas village. I did a kind of Christmas village centerpiece for my table last year, but I wanted to make it a little bigger over here on the shelves in the living room. There's just only so much you can do in the middle of a dining room table. So I started with these little stone houses that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. I think they are so gorgeous. I do use them all throughout the year because they are neutral and there's nothing about them that screams Christmas. And then I am just taking these other picks from Hobby Lobby. I get a lot of my picks and greenery from Hobby Lobby. Some of these are flocked picks, and some of these are, I guess, a frosted berries. The berry has some kind of coating on the outside, so it's not just plain red. It does look frosted, much like the greenery is flocked. And then I am just trying to figure out how to place everything in so that everything can be seen. I do get a couple of risers and a couple of little white houses that I got from the Target dollar spot also last year and added those in as well to kind of make the final arrangement.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down, and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day
Now I'm up on my top shelf and I'm just starting out by adding a piece of artwork that I purchased this year from Hobby Lobby. It is a picture of a white barn with lots of Christmas greenery on it and around it. And I had actually gone to Hobby Lobby fully intending on getting a completely different item, but I saw this and was immediately glad that I had held off until later. I ended up not buying the sign that I thought I was going to get and buying this one instead. My local store had been putting things up for quite a while, and if you've seen some of my past videos, you'll know that I've mentioned that before. And I didn't actually see this item until after Halloween, which is when they finally had almost all of their stuff out. So I felt really lucky to have found it. I'm just adding a couple of little trees, also from Hobby Lobby, up to this top shelf, and I am putting the smaller one inside this sleigh from Home Goods. Now, here in a minute, something is going to happen, and I promise you, I am okay. I do step out and forget to step on the first step of the step ladder and totally just biff it. Um, and it jostled the camera. That's why it's all blurry right now. I apologize for that. I did not know that that had happened when I was filming, but I'm speeding through all of this, just adding some extra greenery up there. I did switch some things around so that you can see the picture better. But I apologize for the focus issues. They do get better once this particular set of footage is done.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light. While we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling.
I'm just filling out the bottom two shelves with some everyday items that I usually always have out, like the tissue box, photos, the book boxes that store our remotes. I do put the book boxes up here on the shelves because if I stored the remotes on the coffee table, my youngest son will immediately open them up and grab the remotes, press all the buttons, and we will never be able to watch TV again. And as a 2-year-old would do. The black ceramic Christmas tree is from Target, and that is the only really new thing that I bought on these shelves. There is the warm winter wishes sign that I tried to use in my kitchen and ended up here. Here is a basket that, along with the white cabinet next to it, stores a lot of my kids' toys and books that stay down here in the living room. I'm just rearranging the blanket, and then I am going to be putting a red Ray Dunn pillow that says, I believe, Noel, if I'm remembering correctly, right behind it. It is the only item that is truly red that you will find in my living room. Everything else is going to be green, black, white, or some other kind of neutral. And the reason why I still use it down here is because it just fits so perfectly in that basket. Over here on the kids' toy cabinet, I start by switching out these prints in these two matching frames to the wintry barn and forest photo prints that I purchased from IKEA, oh, I don't know, 3 years ago, maybe a long time ago. And they unfortunately do not sell these particular prints anymore. At least I don't think they do. But they are perfect for Christmas and winter time. I do keep them up all the way through winter. After switching these out, I then start tackling the little greenhouse underneath, which is also from IKEA. And I actually had a really hard time figuring out what to put in that greenhouse. What I had originally imagined I was going to do here, I couldn't end up doing because I had used all the items somewhere else in my house. And that's just how the creative process goes sometimes. I just liked all those items and the other places that I put them. And so there they will stay, and I will had to figure out something else here. You'll see me try all sorts of different things, but I kind of ended up with a woodland type theme going on here. I do use a small hearth and hand vase with a couple of magnolia and pine picks from Hobby Lobby, as well as a little sisal fox and some candles in birch bark containers. I don't burn those candles, just as an aside. I got them from Home Goods 3 or 4 years ago, I think, because I liked the woodland feel of the birch on the containers. And I think in this greenhouse, with the kind of arrangement that I end up going with, they actually kind of look like little birchwood tree stumps, which I think is really cute. Once I am done with the greenhouse, I do put the books that are normally right there next to it down, and I put a Christmas photo of our family in a Christmas frame on top of the books.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say
Underneath the TV, I didn't change much from my usual arrangement. I just switched out the candles in the farmhouse scale to these pine and pine cone embedded ones from at home and added these two white candlesticks that I usually have on my top floating shelf for a little more height on that side to balance out the tall picks from Hearth and Hand that I'm placing in this vase on the other side. I have wanted to try putting these candlesticks here for a while, but I really liked them on the top shelf, and I kind of needed them up there because I didn't have enough to fill up there that would fill up that top space. So I felt conflicted about moving them, but I think I'm going to keep them here for the foreseeable future. Let me know down in the comments, do you think I should keep them here or no? I kind of like them here, but I want to know your opinion. And to my blanket ladder, I am just adding this gorgeous green plaid throw blanket from Hearth and Hand. And then I will add a little belt of bells from Hobby Lobby. Here in this corner, I am moving the armchair first, as this is where our Christmas tree will go. I'm actually going to be decorating my Christmas tree in my next video, as it can take quite some time, and I really want to go through my whole process with you. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. I'm also moving this lamp, and we are actually going to be donating it. We are going to be getting a new lamp in the new year, courtesy of my parents for a Christmas gift. And I already have one picked out. I am so excited, and I cannot wait to share that with you once New Year's and Christmas is over. I'm just cleaning off the piano here because I just like to have everything that I'm going to be working on clean first. But I am going to be starting on the shelf. And with that shelf in the corner, I am going to be doing something completely new here that I haven't done for Christmas. We do not have a hearth or a mantle. And so I've previously hung our stockings off of our floating shelves. But I wanted to test my creativity and stretch my creativity a little bit. So I wanted to do something a little different. And I thought putting the stockings on this shelf here would be a cool idea. And I know that if I were you watching this video, I would be thinking, but if the tree goes there, are you going to be able to see the stockings? And the answer is it depends. If you're looking at it from this angle, the tree, when we put it up, will eventually cover it. But if you're looking at it from the angle of the couch and sitting on the couch, which is where we'll be most of the time in the living room, you can definitely see all the way back into this corner. And I know that from previous years. So it'll actually, I think, look really cool once the tree is up to have the tree there and then the stockings there in the background. In addition to the stocking holders, the joy portion is from Pottery Barn and the little white house is from At Home. I am putting these candlesticks from IKEA and then the window pane arrangement I got from Michael's the very first year we moved into the house. As I am putting up our stockings after I finish with the candles, you will notice that they do not match. My stocking is also shorter than everyone else's. These are our actual stockings. They are keepsake items and sentimental items. Mine is from when I was a little girl, though it does have a hole in the bottom and I probably should get it replaced. Both of my kids' stockings were gifted to them for their first Christmas from my parents, and my husband's was also a gift from my parents when he came home with me for Christmas with my family after we got engaged. My husband's family did not really celebrate Christmas when he was growing up, which is why he doesn't have a stocking from when he was young like I do. If he did, we would use that. So we have all these mismatching stockings, especially mine because it is pink. Here on the piano, most everything is kind of staying the same, though I am adding a family photo that didn't make it onto the floating shelves, as well as some candlesticks. The copper tins that I'm adding are always out. I am also adding a little wooden tree from Hobby Lobby that I purchased a couple of years ago. I just didn't want to do too much on the piano, as this entire corner will be really busy once the tree is up. In my piano cabinet area, I am filling up this wall space with a set of bells that I've had for quite a few years, and I don't really remember where I got it from. I think it might have been Michael's, which is where I got a lot of my early Christmas decor, but they for sure do not have it anymore, if that is where it is from. Underneath, I'm adding a sign from Kirkland's that I got last year. I do believe you can still get it. It has a lyric from my absolute favorite Christmas song, and the green and blue plaid is right up my alley, so of course I needed to get that. The tier tray has been decorated for a while. I'll link the video down below in the description if you're interested. I did this tier tray and the one in my kitchen. And then I always have these books, and I add the basket that usually goes on my piano on top of these books with a pick inside from Hobby Lobby and a battery powered candle.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since July.
Finally, I'm finishing up the whole room with my couch, armchair, and coffee table. This really is the only viable place in the room to place the armchair when the Christmas tree is up. The Christmas tree is very large. Where the armchair was is the only place that will fit that tree. So the armchair just has to find another spot. And unfortunately, there just isn't another place I can put it that wouldn't let the kids get into or climb up on something or reach things that are breakable or get into something that they shouldn't. So here it is for a month or two. And I'm starting off here by placing a Target dollar spot blanket from last year in a beautiful deep green on the back of the armchair. And then I am placing a pillow with kind of a Sherpa background and a reindeer on the front in the chair with it. The pillow is a little flat from being in a space bag all year. I'm hoping that it will kind of fluff out a little bit more as it gets used to being out. This blanket that I'm adding to the opposite side is another Hearth and Hand blanket. I got it last year. I just loved the green plaid and the green stripe. And the pillows that I will be using, actually, I have quite a lot of pillows. I have two very large buffalo check pillows from Pottery Barn. And then I have a matching pillow to the reindeer one that will go on this side that I'm working with right now. It's the opposite. So the background is the plaid, and then the snowflake on the front is that Sherpa fabric. And then on the opposite side, I have a green pillow that I purchased from Target, as well as a little black and white gingham Christmas tree pillow. And then the final throw that I'll be putting on the end of the chaise is from Pottery Barn, and it is also a black and white buffalo check.
The snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas when everyone's around to share this holiday. Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy, but now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for us to fall in love in this winter wonderland. Chilling by the fire as I'm trying to get your attention, giving you a smile. I can seem to look away. I might be crazy, but I think you feel it too. Like a vibration right between us with a beautiful tune. Could we fall in love in this winter wonderland?
Here on the coffee table, I'm just adding this little lantern from Kirkland's, and then just a candle and some of our coasters that we use. I may add a little piece of greenery in here later. I don't know. I just don't like having too much out here because my kids get into it. That is all for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. It really does help support my channel, and I so appreciate it. I will see you guys in my next video where I decorate my Christmas tree. Bye for now.